Hello everyone, I'm here bringing you another game of Commander, and my general as always is Kiki-Jiki, and this time I'm playing against Savra, Queen of the Golgari, which what this commander tries to do is when they sacrifice their creatures, and if they sacrifice a black creature, they gain, or you have to sacrifice a creature, and if they sacrifice a green creature, they can gain 2 life. So what usually happens is I play a bunch of black creatures that have like value sacrifice effects, and then, you know, they get all this value drawing cards off of it, and then you have to sacrifice your guys for no value, which can be pretty annoying. So this is my opening hand, which is a little insane. I mean, I have 3 mana to play Warden Power Stone, Warden Power Stone. I only have 1 red mana, which could be a problem to cast like Kiki-Jiki and Invader Parasite, but it's even got a Memory Jar, so once I have all this mana, I can just cast Memory Jar and basically have a free Wheel of Fortune. So, yeah, I definitely don't ship this. Plus, I have 2 colorless big spells, which is pretty cool. So, I mean, really, that was my rip off the top, Soul Ring. So, I have an insane amount of mana on turn 1. And I comment, oh wow, this is pretty dumb. Let's play Soul Ring, Mana Crypt, and then play Warden Power Stone. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana on turn 2. Which is a little dumb, I must admit. And if I draw a land, it's 8 mana. So I draw a land, and I could cast Sundering Titan this turn, but I just... Or I could Invader Parasite, which actually would be a lot better. Invader Parasite, killing his swamp, and basically putting him out of the game, as well, for the most part. And I don't know, I didn't want to do that. So I cast Memory Jar, because I kind of want to just draw cards and do things. Because I don't feel like being a complete dick. Although, I'm sure most people you play against the Commander, if they had this hand, they would just blow your lands up. And I mean, it would be an instant win. But with all this mana so early, I want to do something fun. So he cast Dark Ritual, and then cast No Mercy, which I don't feel like is very good. Against me, at least, because I'd never really need to attack with creatures that, you know, aren't copies that I've made with Kiki-Jiki, so it's pretty much a blank against me, and I wouldn't Dark Ritual into that, because it's not like he's facing any pressure right now. Plus he tapped that when I have a Memory Jar, which he's going to get no value off his Memory Jar. So I draw that, which is a good draw. And I draw these cards. So unfortunately I have 2 red mana, so I can't cast more than 1 of these spells. So I ended up choosing Erebras just because, I don't know, it's nice to have. And then I was trying to cast this, but I didn't. I forgot I only had 1 red mana. And I just passed after that. So how many cards did I draw off this Memory Jar? I drew 1, 2, 3. It's like a draw 3, which isn't the best, but, you know, it's not the worst either. I mean, red doesn't have a lot of access to drawing cards, so you have to take what you can get in red. Come on, game. And then I realized I milled a bunch of things, which is not usually what you want to be doing with a black deck on the other side, but see his deck is interesting. Dungrove Elder, not the best in black-green. His Kozilek, that's pretty sweet. Gelatinous Genesis, put X, very mana heavy, Cage Breakers, and Eldrazi Constriction. Alright, so I'm not going to feel so bad killing him with Eldrazi this game, because he's got at least 2 Eldrazi cards. Probably more. And I don't attack with Erebras, because I have more value of him sitting there than I do with, you know, killing it, doing 4 damage and losing a card. Phyrexian Crusader, interesting. Yeah, so it's protection against my deck, except for my colorless things, which is pretty good. It's like, I cast an Invader Parasite to slow him down, because I don't want him casting Savra, and like making me sacrifice things that I don't want to sacrifice. So I eat his green, and I just figure I don't really fit copying this all game, because I would just win instantly. I'd rather just draw cards and deal 4 damage. Plus I'm going to have to find an answer to this, although I guess these are. Anyway. I wasn't playing, like, super heavy to win this game. So I duplicate his Phyrexian Crusader that I drew off my Skull Clamp, which is pretty awesome. It's funny, this No Mercy actually helped me this game, because with Skull Clamp, my guys would die on my turn instead of end of turn, so that I could use those cards. Like, I used, you know, this Mountain and this Duplicate, so it actually helped me. Alright, draw another Mountain, and then play Kiki-Jiki. Copy Duplicate just because I don't feel like drawing 2 cards, so I, you know, equip him with Skull Clamp, getting 3 damage. Oh, and I draw my Golem Rise. So there, another play that I couldn't have done if it wasn't for his No Mercy. So this No Mercy is really maximizing my mana. And then he draws a Chalice, which is like not really going to do anything, because I'm just going to kill it. And then the trigger happens that this dies because it does damage to him when it blows up an artifact. So I lose that, it's not a big deal. I guess Artisan of Kozilek, get back an Invader Parasite. And it's pretty much game over from here. So just copy the Artisan, Skull Clamp one of them, attack with both of them, and then you have to sacrifice all his permanents. Should attack with these two. That was kind of dumb. Oh well, I wasn't really playing very tight. And I could have won. I just didn't win the game. I didn't attack with those guys. Because I forgot No Mercy gets sacrificed. Yeah, it does. Anyway, it's pretty much a game over. There's nothing he can do with 1 mana to stop all this. And I draw 2 more cards. It's not insignificant. And then I just attack and kill him. So yeah, that game was broken. It just shows you how broken these cards are. Like, I mean, War and Power Stone's fine, but this card's broken, this card's broken, Skull Clamp is broken. And I could have just killed his lands and just never let him cast spells, but I didn't feel like doing that. He didn't really cast anything. He cast a No Mercy and Chalice, so it was interesting at least. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this game. Hope it was just shows you the crazy dumb things this deck can do, and especially the dumb things that happen in Commander. I mean, these are the kind of starts you need to beat more controlling decks, because when you have a slow start against a control deck, then they just start doing stupid like Factor Fictions and Chroma's Vengeance, and I mean they might even cast a Jace with off of their own Soul Ring, and then it just gets really aggravating. So anyway, wrong button. I will see you guys next time, and I hope you enjoyed it.